Hey, hey. Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday. It is September I believe, 8th. I believe so. I believe it's the 8th. Yep, I think it's the 8th. And it is 3:44 p.m. Yes, happy Sunday, everyone. I am in my car as usual. Did I say that right? Usual. Correct me there, Lord. Usual. And I am feeling so relaxed and so, I guess, regrouped that it feels amazing. It really and truly does. I had a kid free day. Well, 2 days, two and a half. Yeah, I think, well, let's say one and a half. 1.5 days of no kids. And I came on here today because I said, well, let me express how I felt about that. Because let's take a step back. Normally, when I let the kids go somewhere, my mind be on, are they okay? What are they doing? Are they eating? Are they safe? Are they being treated right? Even if it's with family members. And you can call me cuckoo all you want, but this is what goes through my mind because I am a mother. And so, being a mother, the thought of my child's safety for me, not saying that all mothers are like this, because you have some mothers who are like, they're fine, they're with their dad, or they're fine, they're with my mom. But it's still that thing inside of me that has me in my feelings about, are they being treated as I would treat them wherever they are? And I know that the love that I give can never be compared to what someone else do or is doing for my children. And so that thought always roams through my mind. It's always lurking and peeking and trying to make itself known and present and trying to create these horrific things inside of my mind to make me go get my kids, to make me stop enjoying my time. And I have been a prisoner of that for so long, but this journey, y'all, this journey that I have been on and still is on putting myself first and reevaluating a lot of things that I have going on inside of myself has put me at a state to where last night I fell asleep without even knowing that I was asleep. And I woke up because remember, I'm still on this journey. I'm still getting to this point. I woke up and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's 11:33. When did I go to bed? I did not talk to my kids before they went to bed. Oh my God. So I called my daughter, knowing good and well she's probably asleep. So I'm like, ugh. And then my mind tried to panic, but it did not. It's like my spirit didn't allow my mind to panic. And so I went back to sleep. And it's like my mind and my spirit was fighting last night. And my spirit won, baby, because I was out like a light. I mean, I was out cold. Now, normally this is my sleep pattern because I have to get up and get the kids ready for school. And I don't use alarm clocks. I do sometimes, but not really, because let's just face it. Sometimes alarm clocks cannot come on. I have been a victim of that. And so I'm always getting up within the hours of the night. I get up at probably about 3, maybe again 6, sometimes maybe even if I go to bed pretty early, maybe even 1. So I'm getting up at all of these different hours of the night, but still getting really good rest because I just get up, look at the time, and then go right back to sleep. And so I'm looking at these times and that I woke up last night and I'm like, well, that's pretty normal for me to get up and check my time because that's my schedule for when it's during the week. And, it's only a 2-day weekend, really a 1-day weekend for when we are not at work or not at school. And so I'm like, oh my God. Wow. And I felt so good. And then in the morning, I got up and I called their granny and I'm like, do I have to come pick them up? She's like, no. And she's telling me all the good times, that they experienced while they were there. And, I'm like, yeah, because I got some good rest and I normally don't be able to. She's like, girl, because you needed it. And I'm like, wow, I really needed to rest. I really needed to get some sleep. I really did. And it felt so good to wake up and feel so, I don't know, I guess I want to say light. I guess. I don't know if that's the right term. But I felt really good, and I felt as if like I really and truly needed to wake up feeling the way that I felt. And so today on this this rant on Video Diaries, you guys, I just want to say, I said Video Diaries, Lord come save it, Voice Diaries. Here we go. Voice Diaries, y'all. Take time for yourself. Take time to get you some rest. Put yourself first, because we have been a victim of not putting ourselves first. We have all experienced that, going through this life of always putting others before ourselves. And then when it's time to put ourselves first, we feel so, I guess, ashamed or guilty because we actually are putting ourselves first. But it's okay, because if you don't put yourself first, who's going to take care of you and you're taking care of all these people? And then when your body goes down, who's going to take care of you after you took care of all these people? And you're in a state to where the people that really need you, like your children, they're not at the age that they can take care of you the way that you need to be taken care of if something happens. And so in order for you to fully give them the full you and you fully get the full you have to put yourself first. And I'm still learning that. I'm still going through this. I'm still learning that putting yourself first is okay. Putting yourself first before you start to get into this space of what the kids want. And no, hold on. Let me take it back. I'm not saying neglect your children's needs. We are not saying that. I am not saying do not get your children anything or forget that they need this and just be all about love. It's a balance. If you know that they're straight, you know that they're good for right now, they might need some things, but they can hold off for some things because you might need some things. It's okay. It's okay to put yourself first and say, well, I would get them this at the time that I know I will be able to, because what they have right now is good. What they have right now can last them. What they have right now isn't falling apart, is not breaking down, is not ran over with holes in them or anything. They have something that is good for right now until you can get them something better when it's time for you to get them something better. But in the midst of you getting something better for them at the time you can, and you have a little bit in your pocket for you, get you something, love. Put something towards yourself, whether it's getting you a shirt or getting you a lip gloss or getting something that you want, or taking time to get you some rest or anything in that nature. Do it for you, because if you don't do it for you, who's going to do it for you? And I came across, when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh my God, what is this feeling I'm feeling? I felt, and I thought about it so long, I was like, is this guilt? Like, is guilt trying to be in my belly? And I had to let it out, literally. I'm talking about in the restroom. TMI. But let it out, because it was trying to hold me to make me feel as if what I'm doing is wrong. It's not wrong to get rest. It's not wrong to wake up feeling good. And if you're not in a space to where you're not used to it, you start to feel a certain type of way and you start to run from it. And I think dealing with growth and dealing with change is so uncomfortable. Change is like a new pair of shoes or those new pair of heels that you just bought that makes your feet hurt when you first put them on, but you have to break it in. And once you break it in, the more you wear it, the more it's it's not that bad. I can get used to it. It feels pretty nice. You want to wear them more often. or you want to put it on more often because you're growing into it. So put on your growth, put on your self-love, put on your you, put it on, and don't be afraid to put yourself first. Don't be afraid to love yourself and pour into yourself, because that is the beauty of what being a mother is, because you can't be a mother without first loving you first. Because well, if y'all hear my son in the background, that is the cue for me to get off of here and go be a mother as per usual. But I hope you guys took in everything that I said. I love you so much. Peace, love, and happiness. Peace.